Well, hello again. It's Annette at Grandma's Little Home Place, and excuse how I look. My hair's a mess. I have no makeup because I just have returned from the beehive, where one of my hives absconded on me, which means they all left the scene. Every one of them cleaned it out, and no bees left. Well, so I go out today. This one I call Hive 1, that one's Hive 2, and it was Hive 2 that left. Well, Hive 1, the bees were still there, so I went out to feed them this morning, and as I go out, and I don't think, you can't see it in the video, but bees are just like flying all around this hive, Hive number 2. I think they've come back, at least I'm hoping they did. I put a feeder out there, so we'll see. I'm going to check them again in a couple of days, and we'll see if they came back to me. Anyway, aren't the trees just gorgeous? It's the first of fall. Well, we're not in our peak season yet, but we will be in the next week or so, but it's just so beautiful. And so I thought I would go ahead and just take you a little tour along the front of the house. As I say, it's Grandma's home place. I don't know if I could call myself a homestead. I do have honeybees. I do have a little garden that's just beyond the honeybees on the other side, and I'll show you that in another video. You know, I do outside, I do inside, cleaning, cooking, yard work, landscaping, and as I walk you to the front door, to the front of the house, we'll see a little bit of the other things that I take care of around here. And it's just me, so it's just my enjoyment, or anybody that comes to visit. I always hope they feel a little peace, and just the beauty of what God creates is amazing. All right. So from where I am, the honeybees are just back behind me. This is my little home place, and I just love it. You can see the drive. I come up from the drive. The trees. So that one is a chestnut tree. It is just gorgeous. And as we're walking, this little one here is a beautiful pink dogwood, and I'll show it to you in the spring. The color of it is not like a soft pink, but it's not red. It's just a beautiful, I don't even know how to describe the color, but it's really pretty. And then over there on the other end of the house is a dogwood. Dogwoods in the fall turn a beautiful red color, and I just love them. And then in the spring, of course, they give you the white flowers as well. And again, I don't know if you can see it, but leaves, like they're just falling ever so softly and gently. I hate raking leaves, or I don't rake them, I blow them, or I have to get the lawnmower to blow them. My husband, if he were still living, would freak out because he hated dealing with leaves. But if you'll see, well, we'll walk up here because we're gonna walk through them. I really need to get out and tend with the leaves because I can't let them pile up too much because it's just too hard for me to take care of it. Look at all the leaves on the ground. Oh my goodness. Yep, they're starting to cover. They're beautiful, but I like to see the grass too. So I always get them up. Just the colors. Oh, y'all, against that beautiful blue sky. Just look. So this is the front of my house, my little homestead, my little home place. We're going to call it home place instead of homestead. I do have azaleas that are blooming. Look at these right here. Just blooming like crazy. But they are the encore, and they do bloom. There's a yellow butterfly even around. Who would know that it's fall? It seems more like springtime, and it's a beautiful day today. It's in the low 70s. Really pretty. We walk across. My husband and I put in this rock pathway. I love this, and it was so simple to do. You would think something like this would just be hard, but I bought, I've got metal edging around so that it'll be easier to cut the grass and keep clean. And I do not like rocks growing in the grass or grass growing in rocks where there shouldn't be. And my driveway is that way, and it drives me insane. My goal one day, I'm going to have my driveway paved. Of course, I have to about become a millionaire to do it, but hey, that's going to happen too. So I made the curve and the path the way I wanted with the metal. Then I laid down very thick landscape paper, and the next thing was to place the rock. So the next thing we did is we placed the rocks right where we wanted them, and then poured bags of the little river pebble all in between. And what Leonard said, that the best thing to do was we would place the big rocks, and then we would pour the little pebbles, and whatever needed to be leveled, we could level it that way. And it really came out beautifully level. And do I have to pull weeds occasionally? Because by now I'm sure dirt and stuff, falls into the gravel, and sometimes I do have to pull a few weeds here and there, but they pull right up, and if you stay on top of them, then you don't have a problem. So I guess you're all already looking too. This is my little koi pond, and again, it was here. The previous owners built this, and that's Harry. That's Harry right there. He keeps the blue herons away for me. And he really does. He does a good job, because when we first moved here, I did catch a blue heron eating the koi fish. All of the fish have names. They're saying hello with their little splatter. They all have names. There's a new little baby in there. You can't really see him. He's black with a little orange. He kind of looks like Halloween. But here, I wish you could see him. I'll hold it close and we'll see if he comes. Oh, there he comes. Right, he's on the other side of baby blue. Right up there. Anyway, they've all got names, and it's another thing. Is it hard to keep? No, it isn't, but you do have to stay on top of cleaning filters. I got that ugly blue hose right there when we had to replace it one time, and I don't like that. And when just a few weeks ago, a bear came and pulled my filters all out, my pumps out, and he tore a hole in that one, so I have a black replacement that'll look a lot better. But anyway, so that's my little koi babies, and there's a little bridge and the little path. It kind of ends there and then can go on around the house. But this is kind of the view from my front door, and it's peaceful. I love it. You can make a place whatever you want it to be. A lot of it is just God's beauty that we can't even make any more beautiful because He's got it done. But there are things that we can do ourselves that, just to keep a place up, to keep it maintained. And I'm not that young anymore either, but, you stay active, and you just do what you have to do if you like a beautiful home. If that's not your thing, hopefully your shelter is your shelter, and it keeps you warm and dry and cozy the way you like it. Anything that any of us do, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or whatever, we're not trying to say you have to do like we do. But if you like ideas, and I enjoy it. I guess that's one of the things, I do this, but I do it. Maybe you be inspired with something I do, or, whatever. God has given me, what talents or skills or wisdom I have, and you nurture those through the years. And if you can pass on wisdom, whether to older people or younger people, I think that's pretty awesome too. But anyway, this is Grandma's Little Home Place, and thank you for joining me. And that like and subscribe helps us out and helps me be able to keep sharing with you the way I do. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and we will be in touch later.